Hello. I know it's reverbery and and a room, and I'm only having this lav mic with this amp. But why am I even what? I'm here to Thomann for the flea market because I'm gonna sell some beautiful things tomorrow out of the back of my car. Drugs, and I ran around here trying to do a strapathon, talking about straps and making a cool video about guitar straps, but they didn't have the strap that I prefer, so no strapathon. But then I looked on the wall, and Michiel Bossignier from Studio Chimil, who's behind the camera, is that man. We're like, hey, here are the Fusions. And I have these on the way to my place. They might even be there when I come back tomorrow. But I'm not gonna not use the opportunity to do a very quick, to do a very quick video on the Fusions because you wanted to know and many people want to know and I want to know. So we grabbed these off the wall in the shop, brand spanking new here from Quality Control. So what are they? This, I don't even know what it's called, don't dare. It's called the Harley Benton Fusion HSH Roasted Maple. This clocks in at $399. So let's look at features. Stunning veneer tops, and yes, they're veneer. Natural binding, but the binding is just taped off bodywood. Bodywood. It's like Bollywood, but different. So this is, I'm gonna say mahogany. It is mahogany, and then taped off to do a natural binding, which is beautiful. So there, natural binding, pretty beautiful maple veneer. We have HSH from Roswell. We have a Wilkinson WVS52K vintage style but modern tremolo, volume tone 5-way switch, which is quite fine, the guitar. And then this thing, which leads me to believe that they're kind of going for the Ibanez AZ thing, where you have 9 or 10 different sounds, and we're going to explore them. I don't know what this is and what the pickup combinations do. We have a spoke wheel, which is awesome. We have matching headstock, locking tuners, roasted maple neck, roasted maple fretboard. But look at the side of the fretboard. Beautiful flame on there. Definitely features that you would find on a guitar in...
Tremlock.
Tremlock? Ah, tremblock. If you look at the tremblock, if you can see that, it's quite a thick tremblock, definitely thicker than on the premium AZs from Ibanez. It doesn't necessarily have to mean anything, but tone comes from the tremblock. So this isn't a cheap-ass piece of thing, unless that's cheap-ass material, I don't know. Looking in there, you can see quite a lot of glue residue or whatever. But again, this is a guitar clocking in at $399, and it looks like a guitar worth thousands. Then we have, if you look over there, similar guitar, but 2 humbuckers, Floyd Rose, beautiful quilts on both of them, and it comes with maple fretboard and rosewood fretboard. I'm not sure about the HSH one. I think it also has different fretboard options. These clock in at $349, I think. So I think the roasted maple fretboard and neck on the one that I'm holding is a little bit more. And then we have the Dynamic series, which is this puppy here, where we don't have that switch. It has a pick guard. It has a, not Wilkinson, but doesn't look like a shabby tremolo. Also the spoke wheel, kind of nicely coffeed dots. And the side dots are centered. Look at that. Look at the centered side dots. Also locking tuners. Maple neck, black back, and the really super thin trem block that I just talked about. Which again, on inexpensive guitars, that's what you expect. This beauty, hold on to your frickin' horses, €249. Okay, so this is the Fusion series, kind of, it's called the Dynamic series, with a little bit less specs. We're gonna find out in a sec how they sound. This is not the super in-depth demo, that's we'll do at my place with more sounds and stuff, and I can't play well anyway because I hurt my thumb. Like Tony Iommi, apparently. You're gonna get that joke in weeks. It's a video that we shot yesterday. So here I'm in the Echolette Mk1. And I'm on, we're gonna go position 1. Ibanez calls this the position 1. I'm sorry for saying Ibanez. Ibanez was just called out for making the AZs, which are kind of Zur ripoffs. So I'm gonna say here are the Fusions, which are kind of Ibanez ripoffs. Everyone's ripping off everyone, whatever. Here we go. That's clearly a humbucker sound. I'm sorry, it is the lav mic. No close miking. We were not set up for this. That D minor sounds pretty awesome. Oh. What? Second position. Thinner, some in-between thing here. Probably single coil in the middle. Probably these. That's pretty damn awesome sounds. And now, that doesn't sound like a humbucker. That sounds like a single coil in the back, somehow. Yep. So if I go here, that's now the humbucker. So if I go here, first position or second position now, according to the Ibanez AZ nomenclature, fat as hell. That's actually probably just a single coil or some out of phase or something, because quite a bit more output. Great sound. Bitey. Good sounds. And then here, wait. I've played many guitars with more than $399 that are not that good. Action could come down a bit. Let's see if it could. Yes, a little bit. Neck could come a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to look like this and say, nah, yes, no, I don't know. I have no idea. Because we want to know. Ow! Oh, that hurts. I'm gonna say that whatever this thing is called, it's a pretty serious guitar. Wow. Loads of sounds, wiry, but fat, very similar to higher priced guitars. I'm not gonna say it. So let's look at, what? This? Michiel says the dynamic one. Get that. $249. Holy crap. You shouldn't do that. Don't do what I did. This sticks out quite a bit. No switchy. Why don't they take these off for in the store? I think they should take these off for the store models. I'm sorry, I'm taking these off. Also locking tuners. Whoa, $249.
Should have tuned that guitar before.
Someone should have tuned that guitar. But that's a thick ass sound. $249 and you're mine. That should be pretty much that sound alone.
It will be mine.
That's it.
Can you lick it on my behalf, just so it's spoken for?
It's Michiel's now. Do you want to do it?
Well, I already licked your tongue before the video.
Yeah, of course. It's by yeah. Come on. Beautiful. I'm going to say probably rosacer neck with the fret, with the dots perfectly in the middle, which apparently is tough to do. No one needs that. I mean, it's a middle position, but now the best position on any guitar. Don't play that chord, kids. Okay, careful with the... Okay, pressing this down. Careful with the treble on that sound. Probably strings need to be bent a bit, because it's going out of tune again. Not a bad axe at all for the money. Holy crap. Now, for 100 bucks more, we can go Floyd Rose. Not that we want that. I'm trying to... I don't know if they thought that I was wanted them to jerk me off. I was making this, and I think they kind of were looking at each other like, what? That's not our job today. Or not for him, or something like this. But I think they got it. I think they got it now. I think they got it. So look, oh my God. It does, I have to say, it does not look quite as deep as that amazing top on that TE7. It looks photo-esque. It's not a photo, but it doesn't have the depth. It looks rather flat. Then again, from over there, it doesn't look flat. When you look close, it's missing some of the depth. Then again, it is an amazing top. Veneer. But on the TE7 that I had, holy crap. So I mean, let's see if we can find the difference while they're looking for a thing. So this is a beautiful top, but can you see that it's missing some of the depth? Again, the TE7 had that at $299. Now, if you look at this PRS, for example, we should see serious depth. Yeah, oh my God, look at that. Then again, the TE7 $299 had even more depth than this. Of course, this is a pretty damn beautiful David Grissom PRS. So the Fusions look stunning at a little bit of a distance, I'm gonna say. Have I said 349? Have I said that?
I believe you mentioned it.
Okay, so I mentioned 349. I'm totally okay with them looking good from a distance, and when you get closer, it gets a little bit more flat. It is real wood. Look at the truss rod adjustment. It's beautiful that it's there, but it's got glue on it. Why don't they scrape that off? You can scrape that off yourself or just say, who gives a shit. Roswell humbuckers, 3-position switch, and then this something knob. We have that's loose. There's a little bit of a foam, but it's loose. You can bend that up, you can bend that down. We can't see the trem block. It looks like it has 3, no it has, yeah, 3 springs. Only this had the roasted, which is why it's a little bit more expensive. So this has a standard maple neck, but with beautiful grain on it. And the headstock is not shafted on. And I'm just now seeing no locking tuners. They're Grovers, but no locking tuners because, of course, it's locked here. Now, people always ask me, why do you want locking tuners on a Floyd system? I want them because it makes string changing faster. It's not about tuning stability, it's about changing strings faster, which this doesn't help you. So I think it's always a good idea. I also would like, if like my signature, they'd have the barrel plugs instead of these jack plates. It's a personal preference. It's a personal preference. It's a personal preference. Nothing major. Michiel did tune this.
That's what I didn't tune. You said, don't bother.
You tuned? You tuned that one?
Yeah.
You sure? Well, let's see how well it tuned then. Is that bottom for you or that bottom?
The lower bottom.
That's the high ones, so that's the top.
Yeah.
That's the bottom, that's the top.
I have a whole video about how annoying that is.
We always go by note height. No one's going to tell the piano player, play further left or play further right. But that's where he plays. It's play lower or higher. Well, the piano is all on one plane. No one's going to tell the flute player, go to the note that's on your right. No, go higher or lower. So we on the guitar or bass will always go note height. This is higher, this is lower, even though it's left and right. No one's going to say play more on the right. This is low, this is high. Yes, Michiel, don't go like this. Michiel's going like this. It is, that's how it goes.
The only people who get it right are left-handed guitar players playing on a right-handed guitar without changing the strings.
No, this is, the right way is note height.
Yeah, but for them that is the right way.
Listen to this instrument. That's so full, holy crap. That with an ethereal would be amazing. Of course, I don't know what that's like. That is a freaking awesome sound. Sounds fantastic, I gotta say that. Give me some reverb in that and I'm playing all day. Let's see what this does. That's single coil back here, so. Can't do that. Very telly-ish. But a little bit thinner. So this clearly is single coil, this is humbucker. Michiel, where are you going? Come on! It might be that the strings need to be stretched out more. It might be that buying a... It is a real Floyd Rose. This is a Floyd Rose branded Floyd Rose. So technically it should work. It might be... Well... They have several colors, they have several fretboard options. This again, same guitar, different color. Let's get that crap off here, people! Ah, that's nice. Look what I found! Look what Ollie has! A buddy of mine, Franjo, possibly wants to buy this. And I have to admit, I've never played a Heartbreaker from Mk1. Doesn't have any of that stuff that they have. But let's see what this thing sounds like, just for fun. There's a difference. Don't know if you can hear that. Yes?
Can you split the pickup?
No, it's a freaking P90. You can't split anything on it.
So the other one has more options.
The other one has more options, yes. I'm gonna have to, Michiel has to take a picture so that I can send that to Franjo. Cause he'll be jealous. This might be the guitar that he's buying. Photo me. Beautiful. One more, we will do the wall, and then we got. God, I mean, that's the guitar is 5,500 or something, and it's reduced in price. Yep, I'm gonna say, Franjo, you can buy this. This is a decent instrument.
But you can't split the pickups.
No, you can't split the pickups. I now have given you a quick overview, rough overview over the Fusions. I'm gonna have to get them home, really see if the tremolo stays in tune, the Floyd rolls. They look gorgeous. The features on these, ridiculous for the price. A first impression, the dynamic is pretty damn awesome. Of course, I really like the roasted maple fretboard and neck on this one. We're gonna go look at all of them and look at them in my system with a whole bunch of amps, close mic'd, not just with this thing here. So thanks a billion times to Michiel. Let's plug his channel. Let's do that. Give me the thing here. Subscribe to Mudu Shimil, Snood.
Studio Shimil.
Oh, thank you.
It's a bass channel.
And thank you. And back to me. Thanks for watching, even though this was rough. Well, most of my videos are pretty rough, I know. But you like it rough. And thanks for watching. Animals at the end. We're gonna go to the flea market now.
Standing at the the crossroads asking for the path. I don't believe in Jesus nor in higher math. I try to close my eyes and rely on what I see. The world in black and white is not enough for me. I gotta get up, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm fed up, something with I don't want to be here. I'm under stress, I depress my family.